pregnancy and now you're a horrible mother. The best thing that you can do right now is go get the counseling that you need and the support that he needs, the physical therapy and the therapies that he needs. That's all you can do now, and hope for the best. You have said far worse things. You said that you could kill the baby. You wanted the baby to die while he was pregnant. You've said far worse things than the father has ever said about him. You're embarrassed because you did that to him. You're embarrassed because you smoked and drank while pregnant and you made this the outcome. If you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at yourself. Be mad at yourself.
Be upset with yourself first. Many people think the whole croissant situation is funny, but it has reached a point where it isn't a joke anymore. It's becoming troubling to watch. Blueface, Chrisean, and the rest of their family seem stuck in a cycle of arguing, insulting each other, and creating more drama. The sad truth is that the only real victim in all of this is Junior. New details have come out about how serious his condition actually is, and it's clear that several people share responsibility, from Chrisean to those who were supposed to support her. What makes it worse is that his situation could have been prevented. All of this started after Chrisean began speaking out, sending threats toward Blueface for leaving her, and warning him that he might end up like Ronnie if he didn't get his act together.
Blue, you're not gonna live a long time. Keep going against our kid, bro. You're not gonna live a long time. Bullying your second son, bro. That's crazy. It's alright. His address is 18663 Juniper Springs Drive. For everybody.
Blueface wants nothing to do with the chaos anymore. He didn't leave prison just to end up in another dangerous situation. That's why he has been speaking out and revealing how much Chrisean's actions have affected their son's health. Even though people online keep telling her to focus on her child, she continues to behave recklessly, making things even harder for little Junior. At this point, none of it is speculation. There are plenty of videos showing her crossing boundaries, drinking while she was pregnant, and treating Junior more like a way to stay connected to Blueface than a child who needs real care. Sadly, the situation goes even deeper. Right before she gave birth, doctors reportedly told her she had chlamydia and strongly advised against a natural delivery, warning that her baby could go blind if she ignored their instructions. The fact that she was unaware of this until she was already in labor shows that she wasn't getting proper prenatal checkups or taking care of herself during the pregnancy. She was urged to get a C-section for the baby's safety, but everything surrounding that moment revealed just how unprepared and careless she had been throughout the entire pregnancy.
Why didn't your mother's instincts kick in day one when you gave birth? Why? Because I was there. It didn't kick in. It didn't kick in. When the nurses came in and told you, can they talk to you about yourself? You're like, no. Just go ahead and put it out there when I was wrong. Yeah, and they said you had chlamydia. Your mother's instincts didn't kick in. They said we had to do a C-section. Guess what? You refused. You didn't want to mess up your little tattoo. Or you didn't want to get cut, right? Oh, all right. Where your mother's instincts was at then? Because you sent through that infected canal, right?
But here's the wild part. Chrisean said she still planned to give birth naturally, even after doctors warned her about the risks. She reportedly refused a C-section because she didn't want the surgery to cut through a tattoo she has in that area. And she also wanted to go live online during the birth. Now, her baby boy is supposedly dealing with several health problems because of decisions that could have been avoided. Things got even more confusing when one of Blueface followers recently asked his mom why Chrisean wasn't tested for substances after delivering Junior in 2023. Normally, hospitals check new mothers for alcohol or drugs and contact CPS if something seems off. The follower asked, "Hospitals test you for everything. How would they not know? And why isn't that baby getting proper care if this really happened?" Blueface mom answered by saying, "She didn't go to a regular hospital." That alone explains why the doctors there allowed a natural birth, even though she had a condition that made it unsafe. The whole situation is messy, and Chrisean isn't the only one responsible. Everyone who watched her spiral, her friends, relatives, and anyone who encouraged her behavior, should also be held accountable. When Blueface first got out of prison, Chrisean showed up right away with Junior, hoping they could have some father-son time. But he was stunned when he saw how little had changed. Junior was brought out in only a diaper, and his hair looked completely dry, like it hadn't been moisturized in weeks. After that moment, Blueface barely spent any time around Chrisean. Instead, he went online constantly, showing off his new bond with Hazel E., the woman he calls his golden retriever, and even joining dating shows. Meanwhile, Chrisean has been spiraling publicly. She accused Blueface of disrespecting her child and went on a rant where she cursed out not only him but also his kids with Jaden, his mother, and Jaden herself. Now it makes sense why Jaden doesn't let Chrisean near her children. The behavior has become too unpredictable, almost like Chrisean feels that if she can't have Blueface, then no one should. But what really shook people was when Chrisean threatened that something bad would happen to Blueface if he continued to play with her, hinting that he could end up like Ronnie without even realizing it. This took everything to a new and disturbing level.
Or find a grave to dig up. Every time somebody really played with me, always get hurt. So I'm giving a warning. Just like how that nigga... See, look, I ain't even finna go there. Y'all cannot see the baby. Don't hit my phone. We not cool. I don't care who you be with. It's just the fact that he cared who I was with.
She went online telling everyone that she has people who will defend her no matter what, and she warned that anyone who tries to disrespect her usually ends up facing something bad. She said it with so much confidence that it truly worried people.
You know, I can't wait when me and my son just go visit your grave one day. You feel me? Because that's what you trying to do right now while we living our lives, separate, whatever, from the chaos. Yo, bitch ass want to kill us. You know you gonna die first before us, right?
Chrisean saying something like that to anyone would already be alarming, but saying it about Blueface, a man she claims to love and the person she insists is her child's father, is on another level. Her words made it obvious that she doesn't truly value the people she says she cares about. If they don't give her what she wants, she turns on them without hesitation. This also explains why she shows so little concern for Junior. Most people can see that she had him mainly to keep a connection to Blueface, not because she genuinely wanted to raise a child. Even now, it doesn't seem like she is invested in being a consistent or responsible parent. She's been putting pressure on Blueface, insisting he's the father and threatening him privately, worried that if he denies paternity, it could ruin her financial opportunities. Meanwhile, Blueface's mom, Carlisa, has been watching the situation closely and doesn't even believe Junior is his biological son. But no one can openly challenge Chrisean because Blueface's brother, Drew, told him it's safer to stand in for the child for now. According to him, the situation could become even more dangerous if Blueface publicly questions it. Overall, everything around this child has turned into chaos instead of real care.
And to my brother, this the last time we gonna have any type of interaction, right? Whether that's your baby or not, nigga, you better say that's your baby, nigga. Or they, like I said, they will hurt you, nigga. So say that's your baby. I don't know if it is or it ain't. But whether it is or it ain't, they trying to do some stuff and it don't work unless they say that's your baby. So nigga, just that's your baby, nigga. So like I said, I don't know if it is or it ain't, but nigga, that's your baby, nigga, or they will hurt you. Straight up.
As strange as it sounds, people online have been spreading rumors about Chrisean and Ronnie's passing, especially after Ronnie began claiming that Junior might be his son. Even Blueface's mom, Carlisa, hinted at the situation but quickly stopped herself. And for someone who usually comments on everything, the fact that she refused to speak further definitely raised eyebrows. For Blueface, even though he can't openly say that Junior isn't his biological child, one thing he has made clear is that the baby needs to be in a safer and more stable environment. Reports online claim that Child Protective Services has received multiple complaints about Chrisean, but because she doesn't have a steady home, it's been hard for the agency to track her down or take action. This time, people seem to be supporting Blueface because many feel that Chrisean's habit of playing the victim has gone on for too long. After seeing recent videos and her behavior toward Junior, a lot of folks believe that her lifestyle is hurting him. They feel she has been putting her own needs and image before her child's well-being. Critics say Chrisean focuses heavily on attention, drama, and quick money, rather than providing real care for her son. Some believe she uses sympathy online to get support or donations while continuing a lifestyle filled with instability, partying, and chasing relationships that keep her in the spotlight. But at the end of the day, this situation is messy from every angle, and the only one truly affected is Junior. He deserves a stable home, consistent care, and adults who put him first. What are your thoughts on everything going on? Share your opinions in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.